Today, I'm going to be doing a grand campaign as the Signoria of Milan in Europa Universalis 5. Our goals for this grand campaign are to conquer only the entire region of Italy, form the nation of Italy, and become super powerful, all while playing tall. This is where we left off last time. We've already conquered about half of Italy. We've got powerful and rich subjects. We're rich and powerful ourselves. We got a super powerful standing army. Now, all that's left to do is conquer the rest of Italy, pretty much the south, while fighting our toughest opponents yet, such as Naples, who has very powerful allies, Sicily, who has very powerful allies, and Aragon, who has very powerful allies too. Oh yeah, and of course, we need to leave the Holy Roman Empire so we can elevate our government rank to finally become a kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 3, the final episode of this grand campaign. Check out episodes 1 and 2 if you haven't already. They will be linked in the description. But now, let's jump in as the Signoria of Milan in Europa Universalis 5. Alright, here we are back as Milan, ladies and gentlemen, in our final episode of this grand campaign. This is what we're looking like, and I gotta say, we're looking mighty fine. This is everything we own right here. We got our subject of Bologna, Florence, Siena, and Pisa right here, and the nations that I just mentioned in the intro that we have to fight are Sicily for this little bit right here, and of course everything they have down south. Salzburg, who owns only this little province right here, so we gotta fight them for that. Naples, who is actually fairly large and fairly powerful. Aragon, who has some good allies, and actually, funnily enough, Athens too, that owns the province of Malta. This is where our economy is looking like pretty good, if I do say so myself. Got a nice standing army right here, which we will increase the size of in this episode. We will build up a pretty good navy as well. Research is going nice, super good control. Buildings are getting put down, and yeah, we're looking real good. But something else we can finally do at this point is secure some alliances. That's right, look at all the guys we can link up with. So I think I am gonna link up with France and with Bohemia too, because we do need to fight Austria, who is currently the Holy Roman Emperor, in order for us to leave the HRE and elevate our government rank to a kingdom. Now, of course, at this point, the Reformation is in full swing, and it's powerful as ever. I think way too powerful. Something definitely needs to be done about this. This is what our religion breakdown looks like right now. So, yeah, about 16% of our country has converted to Lutheran, man. Yeah, our conversion rate is actually really good, you know, the passive conversion rate, but, you know, these guys are going even stronger, man. They're putting down these buildings, you know, the, what you call it, the conversion ones, you know, the buildings that spawn here and that convert their provinces. It's not very good for us, nope. Wait, how did Albania get to own all of this? Albania is a vassal of Naples, but Naples owned it directly already. Alright, so I've built up a CB on Salzburg. It's time to get into it with our wars. A bunch of minor, you know, HRE allies is what they have. I don't think I need to call on anyone. Great relations. Yeah, that's my problem. My diplomacy game is too powerful, so whenever I fight someone, we have great relations. Insults don't work, they just knock it down to good relations sometimes. Yeah, it's still great relations, man. Okay. Just lost 20 stab. Alright, this is all I want, so they're willing to accept. There's the peace out. Okay, now I think we've officially taken every province that we want that's in the HRE. Yes, we have. Okay. Oh, actually, frick. Okay, Bohemia's become the emperor, who is currently my ally. Who's being voted for? Right, I'm being voted for, but republics can't become, you know, emperors, so it's Bohemia. I was gonna fight Austria now, but since it's swapped to Bohemia, let's wait and see who the next guy is. In the meantime, I guess we can... Oh, what the hell? Wait, did Aragon pop them out? What happened? Why are guys, like, releasing subjects at this point? That's very strange. It's the same. It's the same. Actually, no, they've lost an ally. France would actually help in this war. Sardinia is really the only thing I need from Aragon. Yep, I guess that's our next war, boys. Obviously, it would make more sense to start chopping down Naples, because we gotta do the most wars versus them, but it's okay, we're not in a rush here. There we go. Reformation takes an even bigger swing because Calvinism has now emerged. Basically, Lutheran is Protestant, and Calvinism is Reformed from EU4, but... Oh, I do not want to embrace the Reformation. This is a Catholic playthrough. Where the hell did Calvinism spawn, I wonder? And we got these, the guys in Bosnia, too. Still a little bit of removement here, but Lithuania has gone Catholic. Yeah, it's way too powerful, man. It's way too powerful. It shouldn't be this strong in Spain and in Italy, and honestly in a big portion of France and Hungary too. I feel like it should be, you know, definitely they should try and contain it to where it was. Yeah. All right. Finally, there's the Council of Trent, something I haven't actually ever participated in EU5. So, yeah, there's policies to debate. There's various laws. Okay. Okay, let me examine these things. All right, I think it's time to move on with the wars. I've built up a CB on Sicily. They got a weird sort of alliance network right here with a bunch of small guys and Austria, but Austria doesn't come in. My boys don't want to help me, but it's not a big deal. So there we go. Oh, yeah, just good relations. I already sent them an insult, so it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and declare on Sicily. We're definitely taking this, and I'll probably end up taking... Oh, they've taken Malta. No, that's Tunis. What the hell? And I'll probably end up taking stuff down here, too, depending on what happens. But yeah, let's go in, man. Also, as you guys can see, I've started building up a second full stack of standing armies. But, yeah, actually, for this war, man, we do need to pull out a bunch of these guys. So, yeah, there we go. Okay, Bohemian guy died. Luxembourg has been elected. Let's see, but yeah, Bohemia still comes in because there's like a, you know, a union going on over there. So this doesn't really work in my favor either. Jesuits allowed will give us conversion speed. We want to go with that. I've knocked out the Pope in Burgundy and Scilly. Bulgaria is kind of annoying to peace out because they have 1 trillion forts and they're so far away. But yeah, we're chugging along, man. Who the hell is Evros now? This guy? All right, to take everything I want from Sicily, which is basically everything that they have over in Italy, it is not as much as aggressive expansion as I thought it'd be. Now, sure, we're gonna have, well, this is really the only disconnected province when you think about it. And I think I will... How many provinces are down here? Yeah, we probably want to release subjects here. This guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy. And then to this guy, we'll feed this stuff when we conquer it from Naples and from Tunis. Since it's going to be so far away from us, it's better to hold that for them. We're going to extract more money like that. Yeah, I think that's the peace deal with Sicily, man. Let's get war reps and all of their money too, or as much as they're willing to give us. Wait, control click does nothing. Shift click takes me over. Okay, yeah, just so you guys know. So, let's do this right here. Okay, that's the peace deal with Sicily. Done. Nice, yeah. Expanding in southern Italy, finally, and we've taken over the Palermo market. Palermo, yes, of course, I speak Sicilian. I am Sicilian, after all. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pop some subjects down here. Aggressive expansion is... actually very chill, man. Let's take a look at Aragon again. Okay, not as annoying as they were. Not as annoying as they were. HRE, still Luxembourg. Okay, we're chilling. All right, the Age of Reformation has come around. I'm gonna Diplo focus right here, mainly because it's good for trade and the subjects and stuff like that. So there it is. I still don't have printing press or New World, by the way, but printing press spawned so late. But yeah, we can finally start researching... Oh no, wait, it's not an extra tree here. I forgot they're part of of the other trees. Damn, that's right. Hey, look, Aragon's lost allies or whatever. And Castile, which I've allied because Bohemia ditched me, and both of those guys would be willing to help me. Okay, no, I was gonna say next parliament, but there's the next parliament. Let's do market regulations right here and get a claim on the entirety of Sardinia, man. We'll nab this. I mean, there's so many subjects. I do want to start integrating them, but the thing is, I'm still getting so much income from these guys rather than from myself. I think I'm gonna keep Sardinia, and we need to start annexing subjects, man. We need to start annexing subjects. Okay, who's giving me the least money out of the main guys? Siena and they're all pretty close. But then again, in Bologna, we'd be able to project the most control and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start annexing Bologna, and let's build up a spy network on Sardinia and go in on them. Okay, really only 3 more nations that we gotta fight for conquest. It's Sardinia, Naples, and then Tunis. Who are Tunis linked up with? No one. Oh, this is gonna be so easy. They always expand in Italy, though. Meanwhile, HRE check. Yeah, still Luxembourg. I mean, I prefer it if it was Austria, right? Oh, look, and Sardinia has no forts. This is gonna be so easy. In fact, we're doing it now, man. We're doing it now. Let's take the main stack over to here. Okay, got a CB on Sardinia. Let's go ahead and declare. I'm actually going to call in both Castile and France. This is so not necessary, but I just want to see these guys, you know, absolutely roll everyone. So there it is. Parliament. Oh, didn't need to even use that. We got dubious claims or just claims. Yeah, I'm going to use... Actually, I'm going to use my own frigate. It doesn't matter. Does it give us... It does give us antagonism, though. Then let's use Pisa's claims, man. Conquest cost, subjugate cost. Yeah, let's use those from Pisa. Okay. Nice. What overkill? Hello there. Are you enjoying our final episode of this Milan to Italy Grand Campaign in EU5? If you are, why not leave a like? It really helps me out and it lets me know that you guys want to see these types of videos. And of course, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, go ahead and do it so you stay up to date on any future uploads and future Grand Campaigns. And also, I'm trying to reach 400 trillion subscribers by New Year, and maybe you might be able to help. Thank you. And they're already willing to accept. Yep, that's it. I'm taking all of Sardinia. Let's get war reps too. If they're willing to give it to us, they are. Let's get some money too over here. And that's our war with Aragon done, man. Quite a lot of aggressive expansion, of course, but it's okay. It's okay. It's just the banks, the Pope of Verona and Sardinia, who's not gonna exist, that are mad. So there we go. That's another war done. And really, our main biggest rival is the only one left. Ooh! What's up with this flag? Why does Hungary have that flag? Excuse me? Are they in a union with someone? No, they got these tiny guys. Let's see. What is this? Guarantee vassal independence? Yeah, I don't think they are. Why did they change their flag then? Yeah, they got something going with Poland. It's just I'm unable to see it because that's the Polish flag right there. Bologna's been annexed, annexing Pisa currently. Alright folks, so I've built up, I'm helping Castile fight Portugal right now, but I've made a CB on Luxembourg, which is the current Holy Roman Emperor, this guy, the Holy Roman Emperor Václav II, the dubious of Luxembourg. He's also the ruler of Bohemia. But Luxembourg is technically the emperor of the HRE. So if we go ahead and declare on them, and we select the peace deal, leave the HRE, which should be there, we should be able to leave the HRE. I've never done this, so I don't know if this is how it works, but I guess we'll be finding out together. So it's me and my boys, no help from the allies. Will this be hard? Will it be easy? I have no idea. I think Bohemia is pretty powerful. I have the biggest standing army out of anyone here. I can pull a bunch of levies up my ass as well, so we should be able to do this. Ladies and gentlemen, let's try and leave the HRE. All right, so there's the peace deal. There it is. Leave the Holy Roman Empire. So it's really only 50%, 15% war score cost? Really? I did not know that was the case. All right, I've made it to their capital. Their guys are walking in too, but it shouldn't be too bad. I've just annexed Pisa. Yeah, let's continue. I don't think this should be very difficult at all, man. Okay, I've got their capital. Oh. Shoot, I didn't even see that. What's the war goal? War goal is take West Luxembourg. What the hell is West Luxembourg? Right, yeah, that I can definitely see which province is which. Okay, I need to siege down Bastogne. I lost the Viscontis. God damn it. Yeah, why is he Von Goslar? I guess it's a different branch, isn't it? Yeah, I lost the Viscontis. Oh well, I mean, it's not like I was trying or not trying, but you know, to keep them or anything like that. But yeah, war is going tougher than I thought, honestly. Just called in Castile using favors. Let's see, do we have mill access through France? Yes, I guess we do. I mean, access actions, where is it? Request mill access. Purchase mill access. Yeah, I did walk through them though, so yeah, Castile is in. It's tough, man. They unsiege this in like a second, so okay. Yeah, got siege, got my ass beat, sieged them, beat their ass. Castile helped out a little bit, finally got 10% war score, and they're willing to accept. I leave the Holy Roman Empire. Whew! Man, the institutions from this age are so fast. Like, I got New World not that long ago, just got printing press a couple of years ago. I can already do global trade. Yeah, these, like, seem to be the slowest ones to spread, printing press. You know, obviously I wasn't actively focusing on getting them in, just naturally, but yeah. Global trade is pretty good, but I'm still doing lots of things from printing press, so no need to rush it. But yeah, man, right now we're not really doing anything. I'm just chilling, you know, integrated Florence, integrating Siena right now. Gonna work a little bit on the internal, you know, stuff in our country. Let's actually get rid of some forts right here. We got quite a lot of forts. But yeah, just working on the internal management of the country right now, proximity control and stuff like that. Pretty soon we're gonna get into it with Naples, strong allies, Aragon, Austria, Hungary. My boys aren't willing to help, so this is, you know, these wars with Naples, man, especially with these forts, they're gonna be a slog, but that's okay. Well, folks, I've built up a CB on Naples. It's actually for this, Terra di Lavoro, where their capital, Naples, is located. It's time we start fighting them. Aragon, Austria, and Hungary will help out. Hungary is already at war, so this isn't actually their standing army, but yeah, it's gonna be a tough one, but, you know, since we're not gonna be taking, you know, everything and stuff like that, it should be okay. I can call in Castile using favors, which I will do, so they'll deal with Aragon at least before they come over here. It's time. There we go. Parliament approved claims on province. Let's go ahead and start chopping down Naples. We'll do a war or two with them. Pop in versus Tunis. After this, we should have enough prestige to upgrade to a kingdom. We're already in number 11 great power in the world, and that's with only being a duchy, so it's time. Okay, so war is proceeding as expected. We got Aragon out. An interesting thing I want to point out right here, we got the Republican power law, which is actually crazy. We can either go with this, which is really good, absolute power of the president for crown power, but what's even better? A cabinet seat. Sure, it does steer us a bit towards decentralization. We're already at 5. The 5th one we just got from the printing press, but technically you can get a 6th one in printing press as well. So yeah, man, such a good institution. Probably my favorite one. You get the coolest things in printing press. I'm already building up the you know, what you call it, the paved roads as well. We're gonna continue to do that after the war, of course. But yeah, we're chugging along, man. Yeah. Now, regarding the religions, we do seem to be kicking out the Protestants, man. Obviously, because we're expanding and stuff like that, but, you know, we're sort of hovering this around this 16%er thing, and we've actually converted quite a lot of, as we can see, Florence, because Florence, I think, did officially become Lutheran, or at least everything they owned was Lutheran, so after I integrated these guys, we're going strong with converting them. Alright, just white-pieced Austria, so it's Naples and their boys in Hungary left. Okay, this is what I'm doing. It may not seem like a lot, but actually it cost us a lot of war score to do this, and quite a lot of aggressive expansion as well. I wonder, does this, I mean, yeah, this is 12. Yeah, this one is super expensive, man. Basically taking their capital is like crazy expensive. Yeah, I think I'd rather not do that now. Let's do something else. All right, so this is actually what I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna give this to my boy Valdi Noto right there. Yeah. That's pretty freaking banging, man. That's pretty freaking banging. Let's get war reps too, and as much money as we can, which is that much, and that is our first war with Naples done. And I gotta say, we took out a pretty huge chunk. Okay, we didn't get any prestige from that, which absolutely sucks balls, which I still needed. It's impossible to get prestige in this game, so that's why I still can't upgrade to a kingdom. Frick my life, dude. Okay, I just got like 40 prestige from something. So well, what I got was 150 of this. So I did a saint, got like 15 prestige from that, which finally put me above 50. But then I got, well, I guess I got like 30 something prestige. How did that get me up to? Yeah, great power score maybe? I have no idea. Either way, I have no idea how prestige works, man. But we can finally upgrade our country rank to a kingdom. Yes, I've been waiting for it all damn game. All right, but that means we're finally a great power. We have become the military hegemon. Yes. War score cost, violate sovereignty, soldiers as workforce, and then what is Diplo hegemon, improve relations, influence country, diplomatic corps. Very nice. Cultural hegemon is the coolest, but there's no way we can get more than Yuan over here. Naval hegemon, they have 72 heavies? Jesus, I thought my 7 was good enough. And then we got the economic hegemon, which, yeah, we're quite far off from that. But there we go, man. We've become one of the greatest powers in the world. I love it. Okay. Still researching stuff here. Global trade, I guess we can embrace. It should be pretty good. Let's take a look at it. It's in the Age of Reformation, so it's... What is actually in global trade? Global trade is actually pretty good, and it's costing me only 1 stability to embrace it, so let's get it. Okay, so I'm helping Castile fight, I don't even know who, these guys down here apparently, but we've gotten a CB on Tunis. It's time to go ahead and fight them literally just for Malta, ladies and gentlemen. It's just Tunis, man. Parliament approved claims. There it is. Shouldn't be too long, nothing too difficult. And then, of course, we'll get back to fighting Naples. Realistically, I think we're looking at 2 wars versus Naples just because of how expensive Terra di Lavoro here is. So if we can do, like, everything else and then that, or everything else, and then these 2 or something like that, or these 2, I think we'll be good. But for now, let's hit Tunis. Whoa. They actually landed on Malta and wiped me. I mean, with 18k, sure, obviously they'll beat that big of a professional stack, but goddamn. And they're willing to accept. Nothing special here, we just needed to wait to get 10% war score on them. Damn, we can take a lot of money. What the hell? What about slaves? They'll accept that too? War reps too? God damn, there's so many things we can do with, like... I mean, it's only 14% war score. Anyway, so... There we go. Okay, finally got Malta. This is the only thing we need to take. Perfect. Obviously, that is going to need to be integrated. Let's use that guy right there. Perfect. We'll lock him in because the other guys I got on automation. So let's take these guys back. I need to rebuild another stack right here in order to prepare to fight Naples. Yeah. Alright, built up a new claim on Naples. This is what the Reformation is looking like right now. So we've definitely started to push back on, you know, all of the Lutherans and stuff like that. It's mostly kept it in, you know, in Scandinavia, Northern Germany, and, you know, the UK right here. And, you know, surprisingly a lot in Iberia. But I think it's alright. Maybe it looks weird because... But no, there's still a significant presence, man. Yeah, I don't think these guys should be able to spread that far. I think they should be, I don't know, make the buildings hard for them to build in, like, these other regions or something like that, but whatever. Yeah, just getting ready to fight Naples here. France has ditched me, actually, because they desire my land, but I've linked with Bohemia and Hungary. Bohemia would help in this. Wow. And I wonder, we probably can't do it because I just allied them, but isolate from allies. Yeah, it's 20 favors. No way we can do that. Oh, well, it was worth a shot. But yeah, pretty soon right here, in less than a year, we'll be declaring on Naples. In the meantime, though, control is looking mighty fine. This is where it starts to really ramp up, you know, with the paved roads and stuff like that, and with the increased maritime presence. I just accepted Median culture, which means all of this right here, you know, has just turned into our cores, where it was previously, it was just, you know, integrated. Obviously can't accept Neapolitan and Sardinian or Sicilian just yet because I don't have it, but yeah, it's looking pretty nice, man. It's looking pretty nice. I wonder what the best capital for Italy is. It's definitely not Rome. Well, actually, it could be Rome. I wonder if it's, damn, where was that, yeah, natural harbor suitability. Yeah, it's not. What about Naples? 75%. Apparently this is a very good, a very suitable capital for Italy. I'm just looking at coastal ones, I guess. Yeah, Venice is definitely the best one, right? 100% harbor suitability. If you want to do the coastal stuff, I don't know. Florence might be nice too, but you know, these mountains here sort of block it off from projecting out of this little region right here, at least in the early game. I guess Milan is pretty good, man. The only thing is it's in the north, right? It's the north, but yeah, right, paved roads. This is what the paved roads are looking like so far. So I'm just, you know, what I do is instead of building them from province to province like we used to do it with the gravel roads, now I just, you know, click on Milan and shift-click upgrade the roads to paved, so it upgrades all of my roads to paved. Yes, I know I don't have any roads on Corsica and Sardinia, but a control over there is different, and they're not even cored up, so... You know, we did not get the Italian wars situation. I guess I ate them up too quick, or maybe Naples was also too powerful or something. But, you know, it's like the French side, the Iberian side, the Holy Roman Emperor side, and then 3 Italian sides. But none of that happened this game. Which, honestly, I was kind of excited to go through it. I've never done the Italian war situation, but I guess if you expand this quickly, it doesn't happen. Or maybe it's cooler if you're one of the other guys, like Castile, France, or the Emperor, as opposed to being the Italian guys. I wonder, but yeah, let's go ahead and prep for this war with Naples, man. Luckily, slightly fewer forts that we have to siege this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 7. Bohemia will help out with Austria and Hungary. Cool, cool, cool. All right, well, armies are in position. Let's declare on Naples, take parliament-approved claims. There's Bohemia coming in. Boom, just like that, we declare. And I should also be able to call in Castile with favors. Yes, we can. Perfect. So, yep, there we go. There's our war started. This one should even be easier than the last one, man, since now I have 2 allies. So we'll be able to knock out, like, Austria and Hungary way quicker. But I am going to pull out all of the levies for this one. Half to one army, half to the other one. Yeah. Artillery's apparently this cheap to embrace. Okay, we'll take artillery too. Why not? Yeah, but it's okay. We're nearing the end, so having an even more powerful army doesn't really do much for us. Oh, damn. Austria we can already knock out. Oh, excellent. And I can knock Hungary out just by giving them 500 ducats. All right, my allies are doing the work over in Albania right here. Yeah, not a lot to go through. It's just yeah, pretty much Naples as subjects, man. Let's see. While they're doing that, let's see right here. So we take that. We take Terra do Toronto. We take one of the Calabrias, the other Calabria. We take that. Nah, it's not possible. Even this is actually 101. So maybe we don't take that. Instead, we take that. Nope. Instead, we take that. Yeah, this is what we're going to have to do. But even then, even the next war, it won't be a full annex, because look at what they're left with. Yeah, 2 more wars versus Naples. Now, sure, I could nitpick and take locations, too, just to get up to 100, but it doesn't matter what we do. It's still 2 more wars after we finish this one. So let's keep going just a little bit more until they're willing to accept this. And they're willing to accept it. So that's my peace deal with Naples. Done. Okay. Well, 1 more war. We'll take this and this. Then final war, we'll take this. Simple. Didn't even check aggressive expansion there, but literally not a problem. Don't need to improve with anyone here. Let's just, you know, do it for the sake of doing it. Also, 1 more vassal that we need to annex. All right, I finally annexed my final subject down here, just building up some roads and stuff like that, focusing on paying off debt because we did rack up some debt in this final war. And the wars of religion finally started. So the War of the Protestant League, whatever you want to call it and stuff like that. Munster is the leader of the Protestant side. The Netherlands is the leader of the Catholic side. And this is everyone who's joined. This is everyone on this side, everyone on this side. I can't join because I'm not a part of the HRE. I didn't know it worked like that in EU5, you know, because in EU4, everyone that's in Europe can join it, right? That's why you see, like, Russia, the Ottomans, Portugal, England getting involved and stuff like that. Even, you know, a horde that has its capital over here. But, yeah, I guess it works differently in EU5. This is not something we want to concern ourselves with. Let these guys do whatever they want. Our main target is, of course, finishing off Naples. We got to choose with them until, yeah, 4 more years. We'll be calling the parliament. We'll be getting a CB. Yep, 2 more wars, man. Right now, just chilling. This is what the control map mode looks like. Obviously, super high up north in these recently conquered lands that are just integrated or aren't even integrated. Obviously, it's not going to be that high, but yeah, slightly over culture capacity. If I want to, you know, accept or even tolerate, yeah, if I accept Neapolitan, it's going to take us way over, so yeah. Damn, that's, this guy's freaking banging. 167. Not bad. Let's make him join a foreign order of chivalry. Let's do the Hungarian one. And we'll make him marry a noble, just like that. And we will appoint him as general of the 9th Army. See, I thought if we leave the HRE, we get rid of the Imperial Eagle from the flag, and also we're not even Visconti anymore, so I don't know what the serpent eating the man is doing there. That's the Visconti seal, by the way. Since we're neither in the HRE nor Visconti, I feel like Milan should have a different flag now, you know? But, you know, with all the talk about every country having a million different flags, Ireland again, nice. All right, we got the chambered cannon now, which is cool. Let's upgrade them, man. Let's upgrade them. There we go. I wonder what the purple guy means. Allied with the leader of the Protestant Union. Oh, okay, that's what it means. Okay, well, we're ready to declare on Naples once again. One thing I really don't like is Bohemia here, we can't call them in. But we don't know why we can't call them in, right? It's just grayed out. There's not even an X, or is it something with truces? I have no idea. But either way, I can call in Castile with favors. They'll help out a little bit, at least with these guys. So, yeah, going in on Naples, man. More annoying allies this time, but it's okay. So there we go. War declared. And there we go. Naples is already willing to accept. We're taking just these two provinces, and then in our final war, we're gonna do this one right here. As you can see, it's quite a lot of war score, so that's why. But yeah, that's good enough for now. Do I make them end those alliances? It's not like they're that annoying. Let's make them annul treaties with Hungary and with Austria. Oh wait, they're not willing to accept these. I mean, frick it, we'll just fight them again. There we go. Another war with Naples done, and this is the only thing we need, ladies and gentlemen. I'm purposely leaving this for last because in order to form Italy, you need Naples. We already got the provinces and Milan and Florence, but you know, I want to get this, and then we'll form Italy, and then we're done. So yeah, there we go. Another war wrapped up. Let's disband our levies right here and chill. Continue working on the economy, building stuff up, focusing on control. I actually need to fix up some of my navies too because they got their ass beat. How is there not a go home during a war button, man? That's what I don't get, or I haven't found it yet, but I don't think there is. I don't think there's a go home during war button. Yeah, and it's like probably the default setting on all of my navies in EU4. Got the pikemen now as well. Click. There we go. Nice. Ooh, these doubled, bruh. These are like 400. The other guys were 200, right? Oh, well, they're not even here. The old guys aren't here. Just to show off the research a little bit, because at one point when we did get stuck behind the printing press, I did have to research other things. So everything in the Age of Traditions is done, obviously. In the Age of Renaissance, there are unnecessary things, but there we go. I haven't done the election thingy right here. So when we pass this law, what happens? Lock in, please. Months between elections, we don't want elections. Okay, so that's why we're not researching that one. Obviously, everything over here is done. I think that's probably the only thing that we haven't done in the Age of Renaissance. Yeah, like I said, there are unnecessary things. In the Age of Discovery, a big portion of New World done. There are cool things in here we could do as well. This is what I've researched from the printing press, which is almost everything. So no peasant satisfaction, cardinal weapons workshop, naval supplies. Actually, this is a pretty good one. I should research it. And cabinet laws is nice too, especially for these. But yeah, that's what this is looking like. I think all of pike and shot research, so absolutely pristine army right there. We got a unique Milanese one right here. In the Age of Reformation, we don't got confessionalism. I haven't embraced it. It's pretty nice, but we're pretty much done converting, so not that many necessary things. Global trade is super nice. We're going to continue to research stuff right here as well. As you can see, not a lot of it done. And then I did do a big portion of siege artillery over on this side. Hegemon check. I'm still the military and diplomatic hegemon, which is nice. I'm a 4 great power too. That's pretty freaking banging. Let's see, out of the countries we can see, we are the most powerful nation. So there's 3 countries that I can't see that are more powerful than me. It's probably like, yeah, people in China. Mamluks hold Constantinople currently. Interesting. Who are they fighting? What is this? Sieged by Horde of Huleguids. Who the hell is that? These guys? Who the hell are these guys? What? I wonder if in a situation like this, like we destroy the Palermo market or something like that, but probably not, since control is fairly low and it will probably flip over to Tunis. As we can see, like half of Sardinia here is in the Tunis market, so yeah. What the hell is this? Another Treaty of El Vito. Oh, is this the Treaty of Tordesillas? Well, I guess maybe because it happened in El Vito, it's called the Treaty of El Vito, but violate it? What the hell? I mean, okay. Treaty relevance, interesting. I guess we'll figure it out when we play Portugal or Castile. Alright, well, truce with Naples is up. It's time to go ahead and call the parliament. Let's promote state religion right there. We'll just increase opinion. Fabricate CB. There's Naples. Terra di Lavoro. Boom. CB gotten. Let's do that. Let's not do tax exemption. Yeah, this could still fail, but that's okay. Okay. Army maintenance up, fort maintenance up. The number 4 great power in the world is about to solidify its control over Naples. Not even raising levies this time, man. Not even raising levies. Let's chill. Take those guys there. And I'm actually going to call in the boats this time because I don't want them to be blown up. All right, folks, well, armies are in position. Let's go ahead and declare our final war of this grand campaign. Once again, we don't know why we can't call in Bohemia, but there's parliament-approved claims on Naples. Everyone else comes in once again, but listen, this is the only thing we need. After that, we'll just beat their ass in northern Italy. So, let's go ahead and declare our final war in this Milan to Italy grand campaign, our first one in EU5. Armies are just so powerful, dude. Wait, what the hell is this? Second Bohemian Polish War? Oh, I got auto called in, didn't I? Whatever. Okay, so this has been sieged. Let's go ahead and see the damage here. Terra di Lavoro. Okay, yeah, it'll take a while before they accept, but we're chugging along. What the hell? Hungarian Black Army? Now, these guys ended up here somehow, and these guys ended up here, but I don't have units like this. Are these some guys that, like, defected or something? What is this? Prisoner. Execute prisoners. Hire prisoners as mercs. Ransom them. Let's ransom them. Oh, damn, man. Making this dude a saint. Actually, he just died, and I got the points at the same time. This was quite a lot of stuff. I like that. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. After a long-ish but not so hard war, Naples is finally willing to give us Terra di Lavoro right here, which means with this, we've officially completed our conquest of Italy, and we own the entire region of Italy, and only the entire region of Italy, nothing else outside of that. I sure love my borders. There is Italy. Let's go ahead and form it. Boom. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Still the Signoria, by the way, but the Signoria of Italy. Very nice. I wonder what that flag is. So that's Milan. That's Florence. This is Naples, basically Anjou and stuff like that. And that's Verona? Yeah, I wonder why we got that flag. And who's that in the middle? I'm not sure I'm a fan of this one, honestly. I mean, Milan, Florence, Naples kind of makes sense over there, but then again, it's not really Milan, Florence, and Naples, is it? It's basically the Viscontis. That ain't really the Medicis. The Medicis is the red balls on the yellow background, but this is more Visconti, and this is more like Anjou stuff, isn't it? Verona, I guess, if this is the Verona one, I think it is, and Florence I kind of get, but yeah, I wonder what's the reason we have this one. Is it just because we're the Signoria of Italy? Can we swap out of this one? No, we can't. And there we go, folks. Now that we've integrated the final province that we took from Naples, I think this is a pretty good place to call this campaign, man. Yeah. That was our Milan to Italy grand campaign, the first one in EU5. Our goals were to conquer the entirety of Italy and form Italy, all while playing tall, and that's exactly what we did, ladies and gentlemen. Ended up number 5 on the Great Powers list. As you can see, France has overtaken me, and there are some more powerful countries in China. If we take a look at the estates, 42% republic power right here. We got 6 cabinet members currently, you know, all of our laws you guys know. This is what the economy ended up looking like. 2,543 tax base. Genoa is our biggest earner by far, as you can see. This is the amount of money that we're making, you know, each month. These are our expenses over here. We're present in these markets, you know, Genoa, Venice, Naples, Palermo right here, and Tunis apparently too. These are our trades going on over there. Over in the building department, I mean, it's different. You can't really see it like it is in EU4, but you can see how many of them we have and stuff like that. This is what our country ended up looking like, you know, culturally wise. As you can see, most of the cultures there are accepted except for what you call it, Neapolitan. We can't get that because it'll take us over, so everything that's green is our core, everything that's yellow is not. Obviously this we conquered all directly. Down here, even though we don't have Sicilian accepted, it is our core because we did it through subjects. Doing it through subjects enables it to be cores without accepting it. This is what the religion ended up looking like. We've mostly squashed, you know, Lutheranism and Calvinism right here, with it being less than 10% of our country's religion. Yeah, we ended up having, let's see, 13 million people right here, which is very nice. If we take a look at the, you know, the population map mode, we are actually, I think, after France, yeah, the second biggest country in Europe after France, which is very nice. Excellent population growth and stuff like that. No duds and dead provinces, you know, like there are in Iberia, for example. We are, you know, highly decentralized and the population is dispersed. Ended up being the military and diplomatic hegemon. You know, we got two massive and super strong standing armies, a bunch of ships, you know, projecting maritime presence. This is what control ended up looking like. Obviously, it's going to be super low in the non-core provinces and stuff like that. And yeah, man, that is what our Signoria of Italy playthrough ended up looking like. This is what the rest of Europe looks like. We got, you know, a pretty powerful Kiev right here. HRE has consolidated, pretty strong France, pretty big England too. Sweden has colonized a bit. Novgorod is pretty big. Georgia is successful as in any game. Slightly weaker Ottomans than expected. And yeah, man, overall a super fun campaign. Like I've said many times so far, let me know in the comments below what's the next grand campaign you'd like to see me do. I am thinking of France, just a little becoming every hegemon as France. And, you know, it is obviously by now by far the most powerful country in the game. And I want to see what we can do with them. Tell me what goals you want to see as France. Maybe more conquest than this, since they already started off with France. You know, maybe we can bully Iberia and Italy and Britain or something like that. Or I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. But I did enjoy this playthrough, man, quite a lot. Milan, like I said many times, once again, an excellent beginner nation, I think. It's very good for learning the game. Obviously, these videos aren't guides, but you can use tips and tricks here and there. Excellent country for playing tall as well. You know, I love this sort of focus just on Italy and just pushing down south and getting through all of these alliances. So, yeah, very fun playthrough, man. Yeah, these are the roads. That's one thing I didn't show. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below what's the next grand campaign you'd like to see. It's probably going to be France, though. And yeah, if you enjoyed this grand campaign, man, make sure to leave a like. It lets me know that you like these types of videos. Hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss out on any future videos. And as always, if you want to get EU5 for yourself, check the link in the description and in the pinned comment, or use code TheRedHawk in all caps at checkout on Paradox's website. It might be cheaper for you to get EU5 from there rather than from Steam, depending on where you're from. But yeah, excellent start to our grand campaigns in EU5, man. I'm excited for more. I'm having a lot of fun. Let me know what you guys think about EU5. But thank you so much for watching, man. That's it for me for now. See you next time.